Good evening and welcome to the virtual Marjon 2021 Student and Staff Awards, including the Sports Awards. The format for the event will have the awards grouped under the themes of humanity, ambition, curiosity and independence, which are, of course, the Marjon values. I'm here with Lauren, President of the Student Union, to present the initial awards. As we go through the awards, please get involved and share your congratulations in the Facebook comments or across social media.
Hi everyone. So we thought this year it was more important than ever to ensure that we recognised all of the hard work of our staff and students in these difficult times. This was reflected actually in the incredible number of nominations we had, over 400 across all of our awards. On behalf of all the students, I'd like to thank all of the staff at Marjon who make it just such a great place to study in and be around. All of our winners tonight will be emailed their certificates, so please share them with your friends, colleagues and family. I will hand over to Rob to kick us off.
So I will now introduce the first set of awards under the theme of humanity. The first award is Volunteer of the Year. This is a student award nominated by staff, and here are the nominations. This award is for a student who gives up their time to support others, is reliable, motivated and hardworking, and makes a huge positive impact on the lives of others. There were many worthy winners of this award, and the committee would like to give special mention to Luis Costa and Josh Varley for their varsity commentary. And the winning nomination reads, "They have given so much time this past year in creating a new student society which is inclusive to all, and which has given a much needed weekly social space during the lockdowns, as well as running gaming weeks during reading weeks. They formed and run a successful role-playing society, providing a space for students who perhaps wouldn't naturally join in with the sporting side of the university." So the winner of the Volunteer of the Year award is Alex Brody and Chris Nichols.
The next award is Department of the Year award. This is a student award nominated by, this is a staff award nominated by students, and here are the nominations. This is awarded to a non-academic department that has kept the university running this year, often behind the scenes. This was a new award this year that we brought forward. There were quite a few nominations, as you can see, but the winning team had quite a few nominations, and this nomination sums them up well. The team that have no doubt been exceptional throughout the pandemic, maintaining safe environment for students living on campus and those who've travelled to campus, and they had multiple massive thank yous towards the team. So the winner of Department of the Year award is the cleaning team. The next award is our academic award, Academic, Care in the Middle. This is a staff award nominated by students again. Here are the nominations. This award is for the lecturer who's shown care and support throughout your studies. The reasons given in our winner's nomination are her incredible support all year long, a wonderful lecturer who took online teaching in her stride, always being supportive and showing genuine care for her students. She's always a PDT that has shown deeper interest in the lives of her students and to better help support them. She's been so readily available despite being part-time. Her warmth and empathy shine through in her communication. She's so approachable and friendly. You want to be in her lectures. And the winner of the Academic Award is Juliana Hopkins. So the next award that we have is Heart of the University Award. This is a staff award nominated by students, and here are the nominations. There were quite a few nominations this year. It was really difficult to go through them actually, but I think we'll all know who I'm talking about when I say that even their dogs were nominated for Heart of University. So the winner of Heart of the University Award is Michelle Parkman and Claire McIlroy from the chaplaincy. For our next, oh sorry, Rob.
You say.
Our next awards, I will pass you back over to Rob.
Thank you, Lauren. So we do congratulate all the winners as we move through the awards, and we look forward to congratulating you when we can, face to face. The next award in this section is the Award for Humanity. This is a staff award nominated by staff, and here are the nominations. So this award is for a member of staff or team who always go the extra mile for others. They consider how people feel and what they need and work to ensure the whole university support each other. There are two winners for this award. The first citation is, despite all the trials and tribulations this year has thrown at us, this person is always there for her colleagues and for students. She takes the time to ensure that everyone is okay. She always has an open door, both virtual and in reality. Plus, she has a brilliant sense of humour while being totally professional when required. She is the perfect Marjon boss. So the first award for humanity goes to Kerry Kellaway. So well done, Kerry. And then I did say that there are two winners, and this is the second citation. She's been at Marjon since September, and so has joined while we were working remotely, but has been brilliant at getting to know people online. She's one of the most willing, enthusiastic, helpful, and positive people I have ever met. She embodies so many of our values, it was difficult to pick just one. She does every task with a smile and is always so incredibly positive. I've literally never once heard a negative comment from her. So the second winner of the Award for Humanity is Cameron Negus. So now to the second set of awards under the theme of ambition. And the first award in this category is the Award for Leadership. This is a student award nominated by staff, and here are the nominations. So this is awarded to a student who inspires others, who builds strong relationships with students, staff, or external organizations, who takes the initiative to make things happen, and who is supportive and inclusive of others. The nomination reads, when we think of a student who is Marjon, she is it. She is Marjon personified. She works so hard in all aspects of university life, academically and socially. She's the current media officer for the SU, but is famous across campus for all her TikTok videos and brilliant social media of Marjon. We doubt there isn't a student role which she hasn't taken on. She's a brilliant RSA, student ambassador, and COVID test centre assistant, to name a few roles she's had this year. She would go out of her way to help anyone, supports so many students and staff, both seen and unseen, and is a real pleasure to know. So, from that description, you will know already the award for leadership is Georgia Large. Now for the next award, this is the Outstanding Undergraduate Student Award. This is a student award nominated by staff, and here are the nominations. So this is awarded to the undergraduate student who has demonstrated exceptional academic capability, personal development, and contribution to the university. There are 4 awards, one for each academic school. In the School of Arts and Humanities, we've ended up with 2 winners. The first nomination reads, "She is one of the most talented actors to tread our boards here at Marjon. At the same time as being naturally gifted, she is mature beyond her years, kind, sensitive, hardworking, and dedicated. She's currently taking the lead in our final production, Parliament Square, directed by Derek Bond, where the professional director has commented on her high degree of professionalism and sensitive portrayal of a character facing difficult mental health issues. She's a young mum who, for the last 3 years, has juggled raising her beautiful son, arranging childcare so that she can attend classes and rehearsals, while maintaining exceptional progress on her degree and dedication to her career ambitions as an actor. If anyone deserves an award for being an undergraduate student who is outstanding, it is she. We're so very proud of you. Well done." So the first winner of the award for Outstanding Undergraduate Student in the School of Arts and Humanities is Ria Mason. The second nomination reads, "She joined the BSc Business Programme in September 2020 as a direct entry student into her second year. She's hit the ground running and shown immense dedication to her studies as she balances working long hours for the NHS while studying full-time for her degree. She's a determined, ambitious student who has excelled in her recent placement, with her recommendations being implemented to improve the quality software systems at Plymouth NHS Hospitals Trust. She has supported Marjon Business through attending open and applicant days, sharing her experiences with prospective students, and has been a credit to the university. With a passion for learning and curiosity, she has undertaken additional training in project management software, Prince 2, to complement her studies and also her working role. She is a delight to teach, with an incredible work ethic, and often offers support and guidance to her fellow students. She's the student representative for her year group and offers insights and observations that reflect the feedback of the group and have helped shape the business program's trajectory. So the second winner from this academic school is Jade Bain. In the Teacher Education Partnership, the winner has requested that we do not share their name on nomination. we nevertheless congratulate them on their award. You know who you are, and you are most deserving of this recognition. In the Institute of Education, the winning nomination states, she has been a strongly committed student who has, through her undergraduate studies at Marjon, shown a determination and commitment to her own academic and professional development, which is a pleasure to see. She has contributed to experience of all on her programme and has enabled some wonderful co-constructed learning with her peers. The winner of the award for Outstanding Undergraduate Student in the Institute of Education is Sarah Gonzalez-Stevens. In the School of Sport, Health and Wellbeing, the winning nomination states, she has been an outstanding student throughout her 3 years at Marjon. She has volunteered to support the fundamental movement of foundation ages children in the Mini Marjoneers football programme and is a fantastic communicator to the wider community. The winner of the award for Outstanding Undergraduate Student in the School of Sport, Health and Wellbeing is Jess Sheff. The next award is the Award for Outstanding Postgraduate Taught Student. This is a student award nominated by staff, and here are the nominations. This is awarded to a postgraduate taught student who has demonstrated exceptional academic capability, personal development, and contribution to the university. The nomination reads, for the first award, he was an outstanding student on the MSc Applied Sports Psychology. He was not only academically conscientious and very talented, but he also supported his classmates and demonstrated our ambition value in the process. Other members of the class fed back to me about the support he'd given them. One said, I'd like you to know that he's done his very best to be available to help everyone else on the course throughout the year. If you could see our WhatsApp group page, you'd see that there has been a theme of problems and issues frequently arising. Then he does his very best every time to offer help and advice. He clearly cares about the welfare of others on top of his excellent grasp of the subject. His master's thesis is currently undergoing peer review for publication. Whether accepted or not, it was an outstanding systematic review conducted during the unpredictable and restricted 2019 to 20 academic year. He also volunteered his time to help with a member of staff's research project, for which he's also commended. So the first winner of the award for Outstanding Postgraduate Taught Student is George Ingram. The second nomination as the winner of this award reads as follows. She has completed her MA with fantastic results, despite going through a season of personal uncertainty and loss. As her granddad's main carer, she supported him through his final few months of life until he passed away during the first lockdown in April 2020. She has shown tremendous courage tenacity, and determination to complete her MA despite everything else that she's needed to cope with in the past 12 months. She has managed to achieve a high standard in her Masters and did so while supporting a number of her friends through mental health problems. She's provided volunteer leading of the chaplaincy chapel band and also had to cope with working for a company which went into liquidation. The commendation concludes, "She is amazing in our eyes." The award for Outstanding Postgraduate Taught Student goes to Hazel Dickinson. So the next award is the Award for Outstanding Postgraduate Research Student. This is a student award nominated by staff, and here are the nominations. This award is given to a postgraduate research student who has demonstrated exceptional academic capability, personal development, and contribution to the university. The winning nomination reads, "She has worked exceptionally hard on a PhD, completed mostly during the unpredictability, restrictions, and emotional demands of the pandemic. She has shown passion and compassion for the workers she is studying. The why behind her research is so close to her heart, and she has worked conscientiously towards making real life impact to the quality of people's lives in the social care sector. The progress that she has made in 18 months is exceptional, and there is more to come from her." The winner of the award for Outstanding Postgraduate Research Student is Victoria May. So I do want to repeat my enthusiastic congratulations to all those winners whose names I've been reading out. And now I pass you over to Lauren for the Student Award in this section.
Thank you, Rob. Our next awards are going to Lecturers of the Year. This is a staff award nominated by our students here at Marjon. I don't think that we need much explanation of this one, other than to say that there is one award per academic school, as we did with the last lot of awards. So here are the nominees from the School of Arts and Humanities. The winning nomination reads, "She is amazingly supportive, has such an admirable, comprehensive knowledge of children's literature, and really motivates and believes in students at crucial times. She is truly an asset to the school." The winner for the Lecturer of the Year in the School of Art and Humanities is Karen Stockham. In our Teaching Education Partnership, here are the nominees. The winning nomination reads, "For his dealing with problems so well during his first year at Marjon and supporting all of the B.Ed primary students." The winner for the Lecturer of the Year in Teaching Education Partnership is Scott Fisher. Next up, we have our nominees from the Institute of Education. The winning nomination for this one reads, "He always thinks of all of his students on all of his courses and will go the extra mile to help students achieve their full potential." The winner of Lecturer of the Year in the Institute of Education is Miles Smith. And lastly, for this one, we have our Lecturer of the Year for School of Sport, Health and Wellbeing. These are our nominees. The winning nomination reads, "She has gone above and beyond in everyone's expectations to keep our course running and allow us all to graduate on time. She's been instrumental in finding us placement hours, which is no easy task during COVID, and has been adaptable, flexible and creative in her deliverance of lectures. The support that she's given me outside of lectures when handling difficult personal issues has allowed me to complete the course. I wouldn't have been able to do it without her. None of us would." The winner for Lecturer of the Year in School of Sport, Health and Wellbeing is Lindsay Parrott. I'm now going to pass you back to Rob for the final awards in this section.
So the next award is the Award for Ambition. This is a staff award nominated by staff, and here are the nominations. So this is awarded to a member of staff or a team that empowers others to aim high and achieve, or who has worked together with others to achieve great things. The winning nomination reads, "Her contribution to student experience has been massive this year. Her efforts have been key to enabling COVID-secure student sport, Bucks and Varsity. The students like and respect her, and many times I've seen them willing to help her out because of these relationships. For example, in supporting our social media coverage of student sport at Marjon. She's always professional and positive and very organised. Most of all, she does challenging things with a friendly can-do attitude and never any moaning. She is a joy to work with." The winner of the award for Ambition is Lauren West. And now for this year's Sports Awards, I welcome Michelle Jones and Lauren West.
Thank you, Rob, and congratulations to Lauren. This hasn't been the year for sport that any of us wanted. We've had as much time off the pitch as we have on, and often virtual Fitbit challenges have been the very best that we can do to stay connected and active. However, behind the scenes, the Marjon Sports Federation Executive Committee and Varsity Committee have worked incredibly hard to stay abreast of the guidance and enable as much sport as possible. And I'd absolutely like to commend their hard work, and also to thank all of our students for your ongoing understanding and tolerance of the situation, and proactivity, fundraising and engaging with all the events that have been put on. There really have been very many proud Marjon moments. Now, the absolutely highlight of the sporting year has got to have been Varsity, because not only did Team Marjon win to become crowned as Varsity Champions 2021, I should pause and repeat that, Varsity Champions 2021, for the first time since 2012, but we also raised over £1,000 for Young Minds, which was the chosen charity of the year. So, despite the year, it's absolutely appropriate that final year students should be recognised for their outstanding contribution to sport. And I'm going to hand over to Lauren for these awards.
Thank you, Michelle. And before I continue on to the Colour Awards and SU Spirit of Marjon, I've just got a couple of thank yous as well. Just to echo what Michelle said, thank you again to the Marjon Sports Federation Executive Committee, especially our student representatives, for their help and guidance throughout this year. So that is Beth Plumpton, Will Stewart and Louise Costa. I also want to say a massive thank you to Luke Overthrow, who is our new student sports intern and has transitioned into the role amazingly since joining back in March. And we've got some great things planned for Marjon Sport next year. And finally, my biggest thank you goes to Catherine Kearney, who retired in December 2020. She was here for so many years and shaped the lives of many students through sport. And I just want to say a massive thank you to her and her service through to Marjon Sport. It's not the same without you, but I hope we're all doing you proud, especially with the varsity win. So we will now be awarding each club with their colours. This is a student award nominated by students, and they are awarded to individuals that are in their final year of study and have given an outstanding contribution to their club or team. So thank you to everyone who voted, and here are the results. So firstly, we've got American flag, Harrison Jones. In basketball, we have Denzel Ubiaro. Cheerleading, Imogen Spoonser and Emily Miles. Dance, Jasmine Price and Ellie Armishaw. Men's football, Luis Costa, Joshua Varley, Cameron Turner and Luke Overthrow. Women's football, Jordan Tubb and Charlie Pettinger. Women's futsal, Evie Pittman and Hannah Prisk. Men's hockey, Tom Perry and Harry Woolway. Women's hockey, Cully McDermott and Megan Inglis. Men's lax, Will Stewart and Roger Bleakley. Women's lax, Chloe Sturrock and Willow Casbolt Grant. Netball, Gemma Arundel, Rebecca Barber and Gemma Davies. Men's rugby, Sam Mullen and Peter Ingoldsby. Women's rugby, Beth Plumpton and Meg Oakey. And swimming and water polo, Ellie Casanova and Ben Greenslade. And finally, with tennis, we have Harry Hargreaves. And our next award is the SU Spirit of Marjon. This is a student award nominated by the Marjon Sports Federation Executive Committee and finally decided by the SU. This team has epitomised the 4 Marjon values throughout the year. They may have been present at SU events, put on their own events, raised funds for charity or their own club. And when you think of the Spirit of Marjon, you think of this club or team. Now, their sport has been hit by one of the hardest from COVID, but that didn't stop them from organising socials, both virtual and in person, to keep the team morale alive, collecting for the local food bank, putting on weekly intramural sessions, and epitomising the true Marjon values week in and week out. The ladies represented us in varsity and were shown real support from the men's team, showing a great camaraderie between the two. They are also supportive of other clubs' achievements over social media and in person, and they make their presence known. The winner is men and women's rugby. And thank you to everyone who voted this year, and well done to the winners. And I will now pass you back to Rob Warner for the new set of awards.
Thanks very much, Lauren and Michelle, and congratulations to all those winners. Each of you is a tribute to Marjon, and you can be proud of your achievements, both on and off the pitch. I will now introduce the next set of awards under the theme of curiosity. The next award is the Innovation Award. This is a student award nominated by staff, and here are the nominations. This is awarded to a student for their boldness and creativity, for putting ideas into practice, and for being prepared to have a go and learn. The winning nomination reads, "She has truly blossomed as an actor and performer this year, evolving into a quietly confident, proactive and resilient student. For her 20th century text and performance module, she created a live production which was composed of 3 different styles and genres of performance, including a DIY film restaging Sally Potter's 1992 film Orlando. Not only did she organise a cast of peers from other year groups, take a lead on storyboarding and developing a shooting schedule, she taught herself how to edit film and produced a wonderful piece of performance to camera, which was shot on location at Mount Edgecombe, shown during her live performance. She's laid back, kind, and is working hard to improve herself more and more as an actor. Very well done. We're so very proud of you. The winner of the Innovation Award is Lucy Washington. And now I'm handing over to Lauren for the next award.
Thank you, Rob. So the students have also voted for an Innovation Award this year. This is a staff award nominated by our students, and here are the nominations. This Innovation Award is to a lecturer who has been able to be, who's been innovative with how they deliver lectures, and this year specifically considering online innovation. The winning nomination reads, she was able to adapt to delivering online learning very quickly. Her method of using the workbook layout on Learning Space meant that the workload could be set out in a non-intimidating way and felt manageable. Her lectures were recorded in small, bite-sized chunks, meaning that whilst working from home, they were still accessible for everyone and worked around people's home environments and schedules. She was also very flexible in regards to the feedback left after synchronous sessions and adapted in response to this very quickly and effectively. The winner of the Innovation Award is Esther Pettit. I'm now going to pass back to Rob for the final award in this category.
Thank you, Lauren. The next award is the Award for Curiosity. This is a staff award nominated by staff, and here are the nominations. The award is for a member of staff or team that is always searching for a better way, who are persistent in recognizing and exploring potential, and who actively encourage a curious and positive mindset in others. This was a very difficult decision to make, and the committee would like to give special mention to Rob Reynolds and Claire Hadfield. The winning nomination reads, she has been with Marjon since September and since day one has been brilliant about looking for new ways to do things better and improve things. She has done this in a really positive and partnership building way. One example is that of car parking. That is never a popular subject, but whenever people have had problems, she's always been so polite, positive, and constructive about looking for ways forward. There's one particular group of staff who've been affected, and she's worked really hard to bring together all the parties involved to find them a solution. She is always bringing a smile in person and online, and I'm so grateful for her presence at Marjon. Thank you. You are brilliant. The winner of this award for curiosity is Esther Tonner Morgan. So now I turn to introduce the final set of awards under the theme of independence. The next award is the Marjon Student Colleague Award. This is a student award nominated by staff, and here are the nominations. So this is awarded to a student who works for Marjon, who lives our values, who is reliable and trustworthy, and who is valued as a colleague in everything they do. Now, the winner has requested the nomination itself is not read out, but is happy for their name to be read out. So I'm delighted to say the winner of the Marjon Student Colleague Award is Madison Anderson Arden. I'll now hand over to Lauren to announce the next awards.
So this is the last few awards from the SU side. We'll kick off with the Outstanding Supervisor Award. So this is a staff award nominated by our students, and here are the nominations. This award is for the most outstanding dissertation supervisor, and there are, I'm reading the wrong thing, sorry. The winning nomination reads, "He's been a fantastic support throughout my studies and has been an integral part of my final thesis. He's always got time to discuss biomechanics, and it's been great to have a supervisor that's so engrossed in my topic area. Thanks to him, I've continued to challenge myself to produce the best work I can. He's been the most outstanding supervisor and friend." The winner of Outstanding Supervisor Award is Chris Schmatanka. I hope I've said that right. Our next award is the Inspiration Award, again a award for staff nominated by students. Here are the nominations. This award is for a member of staff that has inspired students either academically or personally. The winning nomination reads, "She has inspired student teachers to love English and find their passion for reading and writing. She is definitely the most inspirational person I've ever met, and there is no one quite like her. She really cares about students and inspires and motivates us to continue promoting English in schools." The winner of the Inspiration Award is Judy Clark. I'll now pass you back over to Rob.
Thank you, Lauren. So normally on an awards evening, most people have got some sort of drink in their hand. By now, some sort of food on a plate in front of them. And usually we'd expect the programme to be broken up by a student singing or performing, or possibly some sort of visiting inspirational speaker. Often a young Marjon alumnus, I think, has done that in the past. So just bear with us that this is a bit more talking heads, but it's the best we can do until we all get rid of the problems of COVID. So the next award is for independence. This is a staff award nominated by staff, and here are the nominations. So this is awarded to a member of staff or a team who support others to be independent, developing their confidence and self-belief, who encourage a holistic approach to well-being, or who has developed critical thinking and diversity of thought within our community. This was a very difficult decision, and the committee would like to give a special mention to Matt Hulbert. The winning nomination reads, "A team of unsung heroes working discreetly behind the scenes with individual students with disabilities of all kinds. This self-effacing, committed team helps students develop strategies and skills that enable them to achieve their individual dreams and potential. The ripple effect of their nurturing, encouraging approach lasts far beyond Marjon, boosting confidence and self-belief for life. In short, they live and breathe Marjon values." The winner of the award for independence is the non-medical helper team. And now, shortly before we close, 2 additional special awards this year. The first is the Special Marjon Community Award. The committee wanted to include an award to recognise those who have helped keep our community safe with a smile during unprecedented times. The winners of the Special Marjon Community Award are the Critical Incident Management Team, the Asymptomatic Test Centre team, and the COVID Support Team. Thank you all so much. We could not have got through this year without you. Now, I've just realised before the very last award, I'm going to invent on the spur of the moment an additional Marjon award. And this award goes to a student whose leadership through the COVID year has been quite outstanding. And it's definitely not the year she expected when she was elected president of the Student Union. So a special award that she didn't know about goes to Lauren for outstanding service, keeping all the students going through this horrible, difficult, demanding COVID year. Well done, Lauren, and thank you so much. She doesn't want to play the clap for herself. But seriously, you have been great. The final award of the evening is a special Marjon Award for diplomacy and humanity. This award goes to someone whose contribution to Marjon has been provided with understanding and compassion through good times and bad, and she's led her team outstandingly. And this special award for diplomacy and humanity goes to Jenny Barnicott. So that concludes the Marjon 2021 Student and Staff Awards. I want to reinforce again our enthusiastic congratulations to all the winners and also to all the nominees. To have so many students and staff nominated is a reminder to all of us how many fantastic students and staff there really are at Marjon. You all, the winners and the nominees, you all definitely make us proud to be Marjon. And then, as well as thanking all of you, I should thank Lauren, Michelle, and Lauren for all your contributions as presenters, and to Helen, who behind the scenes has done outstanding and extensive work to make this both possible and successful. Congratulations, everybody, and I hand you back to Lauren.
Thank you, Rob. Massive thank you to Rob for leading us through this as well. You've done a fantastic job. Just some final remarks from me. It's really been a roller coaster of a year. Thank you to everyone involved in this, everyone nominated, all of our winners, and every other staff and student at Marjon for keeping the Marjon spirit alive this year. Please don't be shy in sharing your certificates online. We really want to see them. Have a great evening and take care.